SVG-TV News headlines sponsored in part by Flow.
Flow is bringing you the best Christmas deals. Unwrap great prepaid deals like the ZTE Blade A3 Lite for $99 with a 7-day always-on plan purchase. Plus, get a free gift. Amazing postpaid deals start with a Samsung Galaxy A10s at $149 plus a medium postpaid plan with unlimited weekend minutes to talk this holiday. So this Christmas, get the latest phones at the best prices on the fastest network. Because with Flow, Christmas only gets better. Visit discoverflow.co. Terms and conditions apply.
In the headlines, head of HIV/AIDS unit calls for more support to address the spread of the disease in SVG, with 31 new cases recorded for this year thus far. Dominica Prime Minister urges the opposition to call for an end to civil disobedience ahead of Friday's general election. Nearly half of Zimbabweans face hunger and starvation due to natural and man-made disasters. And in sports, West Indies gets new batting coach ahead of India tour. These and other stories coming up in SVG-TV's Evening News and Sports.
That was the news headline sponsored in part by Flow.
Flow is bringing you the best Christmas deals. Unwrap great prepaid deals like the ZTE Blade A3 Lite for $99 with a 7-day always-on plan purchase. Plus, get a free gift. Amazing postpaid deals start with a Samsung Galaxy A10s at $149 plus a medium postpaid plan with unlimited weekend minutes to talk this holiday. So this Christmas, get the latest phones at the best prices on the fastest network. Because with Flow, Christmas only gets better. Visit discoverflow.co. Terms and conditions apply.
Good evening and welcome to the SVG-TV News and Sports for today, December 4th. My name is Khalil Kato. A strict scientific approach must be taken if the local marijuana industry is going to present the best medicines on the market. So says Chief Executive Officer of the SVG Medicinal Cannabis Authority, Dr. Gerald Thompson, who was addressing a seminar today to sensitize medical practitioners on the patient's charter and the medicinal cannabis industry. Thompson said the conditions which marijuana was traditionally grown under and processed do not guarantee a quality product, noting that all medicines, including medicinal marijuana, must adhere to strict standards.
That we have traditionally produced is of a mixed quality. Some of it is excellent, but unfortunately, because it's been illegal, they would take it and stuff it into a bucket and maybe bury it. And after a while, because of the conditions that it's under, it's not as good. It can attract fungus, it can mold and other things like that. It may lose its potency. And again, in terms of international treaty, if we are to engage patients, if we are to treat patients, we must know all the different qualities relating properties and characteristics of that cannabis. You can't just go out in the road and take something, buy someone in the street, because you may be buying the wrong product. And there are all these different strains and different potencies, and some conditions you would hear respond to this strain and that potency and so forth.
Thompson said as such, good agricultural practices must be implemented, and the traditional growers have been receiving training on these guidelines. He added that the use of pesticides can bring with it health concerns, and that the government's decision to ban products such as Touchdown was a positive step which will benefit the medicinal cannabis industry.
In fact, St. Vincent has banned Touchdown, and there are some countries that are not happy with St. Vincent for having banned Touchdown, because the voice of St. Vincent is telling other countries that Touchdown, Roundup, and all these other things may not be safe in our foods. And I must tell you, sometimes the yams and the dasheen and the eddos and the carrots and so forth that you eat may have levels of pesticide that will alarm you. And it's unclear whether or not they truly cause serious disease or cancer, but a lot of people, like myself, believe that they do. And we are making sure that at least the people of St. Vincent Gray are not exposed to things like touchdown, but their fallout. You're going to see more weeds, the farmers are going to have to do more weeding, and these are problems. But this is all part of the process of going a lot more organic, and we are going to continue doing that.
Thompson said other initiatives such as the implementation of a seed-to-sale system can help to ensure a quality product both locally and internationally. Noting that the marijuana is considered a treatment, marijuana is considered a treatment for every condition, Dr. Thompson said this is not the approach to be taken by medical practitioners and that they need to conduct the necessary research to ensure a properly run industry.
To you for having participated in this second training session, and next year 2020 we're going to try and conduct more. We know that your busy schedule, some persons, your colleagues may not have been able to make or may not be able to make any of these three initial phases, but we're going to make sure we repeat it, and that that opportunity is available for persons who want to have a better understanding of medicinal cannabis. I want to say and make this last remark that we are not promoting the use of cannabis and certainly not promoting it as a panacea. You will hear about some of the ill effects and the contraindications. You would hear about some of the things that we're concerned about. You would hear that we are very interested in research, and we are going to be asking you to help us so that we can conduct the kind of research that is necessary to ensure that the product is safe and that this industry is a vibrant one.
Meanwhile, close to 100 traditional cannabis cultivators are now said to be in a better position to engage in good agricultural and collection practices, GACP. This follows a series of training sessions conducted by the SVG Medicinal Cannabis Authority, MCA, within the last week. The MCA said the sessions on GACP were designed to familiarize the farmers with global best practices and offer an outline for operating within the framework of the GACP. It is envisaged that most of the entities and individuals who currently hold licenses will access export target markets, including European countries. Medicinal products entering the European market must be produced in accordance with GACP guidelines for growing, collecting, and primary processing of medicinal plants and herbal substances that are used for medicinal purposes. The aim is to ensure consumer safety. The sessions were held at the Chateaubriand Methodist School for the North Leeward cultivators and at the North Union Learning Resource Center for those on the windward side of the island. The sessions were facilitated by MCA staff members with support from Jamaican consultant Dr. Andre Gordon, whose specialty is in international production standards relative to cannabis cultivation, extraction of cannabinoids, and quality control testing, that is. The MCA said these sessions are part of efforts to develop a viable and sustainable medicinal cannabis industry focused on the production of quality cannabis for export, where no traditional cultivator is left behind. Locals with unique products and services will be able to showcase them at the Caliaquan Night Market, expected to be hosted by Invest SVG as part of the 9 Mornings activities in that community. Speaking at the launch of activities on Monday, marketing manager at Invest SVG, Omari France, said the Caliaquan Night Market will allow the public to interact with local entrepreneurs, some of whom they may not have known about.
So Invest SVG has partnered with the Calico Committee to bring the element of the night market to Calico. With that, we're providing spaces for up to 40 exhibitors to come and display their services and their products to the people of Calico and all those who attend the night market and the light up, which we hope would be very successful. The night market provides an opportunity for the public to interact with brands that they've never seen before, and more so in the Calico area. For other brands who wish to be a part of the night market on the 13th, along with the light up at Calico, you can contact us at 784-457-2159, or you can email us at everythingvincy@investsvg.com.
Marketing officer at Invest SVG, Anjanella Young, said during the night market, persons will be entertained by performers from the Calico area.
We'll also be assisting with the entertainment area. We'll have a band, we'll have some of the local acts, and the committee, of course, has promised to provide some of the entertainers from the area to come and do their thing as well. So it's going to be a really huge thing. It's going to be just as big or even bigger than our night market in Kingstown. So it is really something that persons should come out and see. Thank you.
Police launched investigation into the death of a 7-year-old student of Vermont, grieving relatives and classmates receiving counseling. This and other stories coming up when we return with more local news.
The local news sponsored in part by Flow.
Flow is bringing you the best Christmas deals. Unwrap great prepaid deals like the ZTE Blade A3 Lite for $99 with a 7-day always-on plan purchase. Plus, get a free gift. Amazing postpaid deals start with a Samsung Galaxy A10s at $149 plus a medium postpaid plan with unlimited weekend minutes to talk, and talk this holiday. So this Christmas, get the latest phones at the best prices on the fastest network. Because with Flow, Christmas only gets better. Visit discoverflow.co. Terms and conditions apply.
C-Star Limited is now located on the 3rd floor of the First St. Vincent Bank building. They have extended their range of products to furniture, including patio sets, closets, shoe casing, beds and mattresses, TV cabinets, and kitchen cupboards, just to name a few of their luxurious pieces, all at unbelievable prices. Don't just take my word for it. Check them out upstairs the First St. Vincent Bank building. And don't forget, they still have the best in windows, doors, burglar bars, rails, and vanities. C-Star Limited, where quality and style is our motto.
A funeral service should be one that you can be proud of, one that leaves lasting memories of your loved ones, and that's where you need the New Haven Funeral Home. We are proud of the quality and class we have brought to the industry. We are proud for having trained the very first certified embalmers in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We are proud of leading the way in terms of live streaming of funerals online so that your family members overseas could also be part of the celebration of life. We are constantly improving our services. We are driven by customer satisfaction, and we are proud of all that we do.
New Haven Funeral Home.
This holiday season, it's the perfect time of the year to spend with the ones you love and show them exactly how you feel. Making the most of the season. So where do you find all you need to make this season the best one ever? It's Quartz, actually. Bringing value home.
Kidney disease is a growing concern around the world and here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Chronic kidney disease is a life-threatening condition which occurs when a person's kidneys are no longer able to clean the toxins and waste products from the blood or perform other kidney functions normally. When this happens, a person needs dialysis. Dialysis is where a machine takes over the function of the kidney and safely removes the poisonous waste from the blood. Since 2012, Health Solutions Inc. has operated a full-service hemodialysis facility in SVG that offers state-of-the-art equipment, courteous, well-trained staff, and a comfortable treatment environment.
We're encouraging for early detection. Anyone who is either diabetic or hypertensive and has any questions or concerns, please contact us at 784-451-28 836 or visit us at www.healthsolutionssvg.org.
Breaking news! The greatest tile sale in the history of St. Vincent is back. With more, here's Thin Segment Rowdy Face.
Thanks, Juan. Yes, free tiles for Christmas is back at Island Style Interiors, and there's real excitement in the air. Get this, buy 100 tiles at the regular price and get up to the next 25 tiles absolutely free.
Wow, that is a great deal.
Sure is, Juan. My wife's making me buy tiles right now before they sell out.
Vincent? Oh well, this is Juan Cool Guy signing off and heading to Island Style in Arnos Vale for free tiles! Wait for me! Yay!
You know those nights? They're the nights that become day, full of dancing and howling at the moon. And there's some kind of magic in those nights. They're the nights that remind us what it means to connect. The nights that teach us how to leave everything behind and live for the moment. They're the nights that memories are made of. Yeah, you know those nights. Those are absolute nights.
LA Unique Upholstery. Quality at a low cost. We build to suit your needs. Contact us at Redemption Shops 457-0182 or Stony Grounds 453-2089.
Tis the season for spreading love, cheer, and Christmas at Carreras Pharmacies. We've got gift sets, beauty products, perfumes, and colognes, household items, the best liquor, cards, gift wrapping paper, decorations, and there's so many cool toys! Wow! Yes, we even have toys, and kids get a chance to win their dream toy in our Kids Wishing Well. Avoid the hustle and bustle and get everything you need for the season at Carreras City Store, because Christmas is at Carreras Pharmacies.
Welcome back to the evening news. Due to some technical difficulties, we are unfortunately unable to bring to you the stories about the drowning in Penniston and also the HIV/AIDS story that we led with. These stories will be brought to you in a subsequent news broadcast. Meanwhile, as we continue on the local scene, this country's newest steel pan organization, Excess Steel Incorporated, will celebrate its first anniversary with a public Christmas concert this Sunday, December 8th in Peruvian Vale. Excess Steel Incorporated was established on November 27, 2018, with its main objective being to contribute to the entertainment landscape of SVG. The organization is being led by Chairman Cecil Ryan, with Marla Nanton James as the musical director. It's being supported by a complete management team of 7 persons. Public Relations Officer Jennifer Richardson said the organization is partnering with the Argyle Primary School and the Joseph De Silva Memorial Funeral Home to develop a better appreciation for steel pan among the nation's youth. She said because of this partnership, the Excess Steel Orchestra is able to perform at different venues nationwide, including funerals.
Because it took us a while to get off the ground after our launch last year. We started literally from scratch. No instruments whatsoever, not even a single piece. But now we have a complement of instruments, and we're able to play within the community, outside of the community. We are literally performing at various venues. We are teaching, as I mentioned before, the youngsters from the Argyle Primary School to play, and anybody else who will learn to play the steel band. Now, our first anniversary, which went by on November 27th, we are going to be celebrating that anniversary on Sunday, December the 8th. And that will take the form of a concert, and that is a free public concert in Peruvian Vale. We have chosen that community because it is where we call home, and we figured that they have been so accommodating to us. Most of the youngsters are from that community. We might as well give something back to the community in the form of a free public concert. So we are looking.
Richardson said that this year has been a success and hopes that next year the group will develop further, attracting more young steel pan players.
Developing the orchestra, getting more players, more beginners. If we're going to attract more seasoned players, we are looking forward to that. We are looking forward to increasing our complements of PAN. So we are looking forward to even more sponsorship, because that's one of the ways in which you can really, increase your complement of PANs and make your band bigger. And who knows, anything is possible. Panorama is coming up. We might even be able to enter. But, all in God's time. And we will see how it goes from there on. Excess Steel is opened to membership from anybody from anywhere. You don't have to be from the area in which we are based. You could come from literally anywhere in St. Vincent and the Grenadines and join Excess Steel. As long as you are prepared to abide by the rules and regulations of the band, we have no problems.
The anniversary celebration concert on Sunday in Peruvian Vale is expected to commence at 5:30 with a few speeches, followed by the entertainment package, which will include giveaways.
We will hear from the area representative, the Honorable Frederick Stevenson. He'll be here to bring some brief remarks to his constituents and everybody who will be in attendance. We will also hear from a representative from Yulupan Movement. We will hear from the chairman of Excess Steel, and we will also hear from a representative from the Memorial Funeral Home, speaking about the association with the band. So, and it will be quite a bit of music, plenty music from Excess Steel. And our name Excess, it means we do everything in a big way, plenty. So you're gonna have excess music. So it's going to be fun. We are going to present a good package. You don't have to pay. So just come and hear good steel band music, have clean fun, and accept our gift that we are offering to the community for Christmas. It is called Xmas Excitement, and we are putting on the X because it is Excess Steel.
Dominica Prime Minister urges the opposition to call for an end to civil disobedience ahead of Friday's general election. This from the region when we return after these messages.
That was a local news segment.
The Ever-Ready Funeral Home at French's is your friend in times of grief. With over 40 years' experience, they are prepared to take care of all your funeral arrangements. Embalming, lowering device service, grave mattresses, carpeting, vaults, tombs, and wreaths. Arrangements for television obituaries. Cremation is available upon request. Ever-Ready Funeral Home offers the finest in caskets and coffins, local and imported. So, in your time of need, call Ever-Ready Funeral Home at any time. 456-1494. Ever-Ready Funeral Home, offering service above self.
Juicy, drink today. Juicy, same great taste. Juicy, the original drink. It's a Vinci thing.
Get your red and banana,
Pineapple,
juicy cola, orange or apple. Juicy for you and for your neighbor.
it's a Vinci thing.
Enjoy it juicy, the original Vinci thing.
Juicy.
Oh God, you have a gift for me?
Este es un regalo. Todo este gran regalo.
Is it a card?
To open this gift, just give that phone a little shake.
Shake it, that's right.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. How?
Okay, do yourself.
Listen, the big hardware stores have been ripping off Vincentians for years with their high prices. They came General Hardware with the lowest prices ever in SVG. Now, the big guys are scrambling to drop their prices, but they still can't beat the General. So don't let them fool you. General Hardware still has the best prices on lumber, plywood, and steel. And even with a sale, the General beats that too. So go on, compare prices. Then come to General Hardware and save dollars every day. Because nobody beats the General. Nobody. General Hardware Supplies, located next to Yvette's Pork City in Arnesville. Call 453-9000.
There's a reason you get up on a morning. a reason you pick yourself up, start the day. Maybe it's sheer grit. Maybe it's your ethics. Maybe it's because you know people like you are waiting for people just like you. We all have our reasons, and for Republic Bank, that reason is you. Every little thing, every big thing, it's all about making a difference in your life. Because after 182 years, if it's one thing we're sure about, is that the difference is you. We're here to help.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
We are Arabesque Inc., General Customs Broker and Shipping Agent for KLC Freight in Toronto, Canada, and Bremel Inc. in Miami, Florida. We are the best in getting it right. Getting you, our customers, your products at the right time and at the right cost. We source, ship, clear, and deliver to your home and office. Arabesque Inc. is your partner every step along the way, from the moment your package reaches the port to when we deliver it into your hands. Our customer service representatives are always available to update you on the status of your package. We are Arabesque Inc., going all the way for you.
This holiday season, it's the perfect time of the year to spend with the ones you love and show them exactly how you feel. Making the most of the season. So where do you find all you need to make this season the best one ever? It's Quartz, actually. Bringing value home.
The regional news segment sponsored by Massey Stores SVG Limited.
The festive holiday joy is flowing early this year. Have yourself a merry little Massey Christmas. Enter with every $50 spent and you can win amazing prizes such as a luxurious, comfortable and ultimately relaxing cruise for two with all-inclusive paid flight. Set sail to explore and discover the beautiful gems of the Caribbean. One island at a time. Bon voyage and travel in style and sophistication aboard a majestic cruise of a lifetime. And wait, there's more! This Christmas, exciting prizes such as a shopping spree with the value of $500. But don't worry, consolation prizes include weekly ham and turkey giveaways. Check out our Facebook page for more chances to win. See press and in store for more details. Happy holidays from Massey Stores. Our family serving your family.
Welcome back. In our news from the region, we hear that Dominica Prime Minister Roosevelt Scarrett has called on the leader of the opposition, Lennox Linton, and former Prime Minister Edison James to bring an end to what he describes as lawlessness in the country. His call came during an address to the nation on Monday night. The 2019 general elections is scheduled to be held on Friday, and there have been protest actions in the country in which a number of citizens are expressing their desire for electoral reform for free and fair elections, a demand which the United Workers' Party, the UWP, and the Concerned Citizens Movement, CCM, have been spearheading for a long time.
2 days ago, a UWP supporter was intercepted with a truckload of old tires. UWP lawyers very quickly went to his defense. Where was he headed with the tires, and for what purpose? On Sunday, as decent Dominicans were going home from church, they were treated to calypsos with the worst kinds of expletives on the UWP platform, and not a single UWP candidate, including those who profess to be Christians, or the leader, asked the performing calypsonian to stop or conduct himself with decorum on their platform. None of them apologized for something that they should never have allowed. And now this morning, we have the lawlessness at Marigot. These are the acts of a desperate man and party who know they're losing and are trying to pull the country down with them. They are using a small group of supporters, lawful and unlawful means, to try to intimidate the general public and to try to create a negative narrative for the outside world. Their ultimate goal is to stop an election that they cannot win in the ballot box.
Leader of the opposition, Lennox Linton, said the actions, which are also occurring in his constituency, are in a response to a build-up of a number of issues, and that Prime Minister Scarrett's attack on the people's right to free and fair elections and his unrelenting assault on the constitutional law and good governance have provoked the people to resist, protest, and demonstrate as they stand up for Dominica.
In Marigot yesterday didn't start yesterday. I don't know if any member of the media or any member of the public of Dominica outside of Marigot and the District of the Northeast understands what it means for your hospital to be shut down for termite infestation by administration in 2014, and 5 years later, promise after promise after unfulfilled promise, there is still no hospital and still no proper arrangements for health care delivery in the constituency. No people anywhere else in Dominica have been more patient, have been more understanding, have been more tolerant, have been more thinking than the people of Marigot.
When asked if he condemns or condones the action of the people of Marigot on Monday, this is what Mr. Linton had to say.
That we are party of peace, we advocate peace, we preach peace. Peace is part of the way we operate, it's part of our modus operandi. But justice is also part of our modus operandi, also informs how we operate. And the people of Marigot are standing for issues of justice that need to be addressed. The justice issues for the people of Marigot are clear and need to be addressed before we start talking anything about peace. So yes, I support peace in Marigot and everywhere else in Dominica, but I support justice first. And where people rise and stand for justice, I don't have a moral obligation to be talking peace, because I've been long enough on this world to know there really cannot be any peace without justice.
In Guyana, the opposition People's Progressive Party has made a commitment to implement party campaign finance reform in order to fight corruption if elected to office. This was announced last Friday by the party's General Secretary Barak Jagdeo, who said the issue forms part of the party's official manifesto 2020 to 2025.
Political financing laws usually provide mechanisms to facilitate transparency and accountability, which allow citizens to detect instances of corrupt practices. According to Mr. Jagdeo, campaign finance reform will be necessary in order to prevent oil companies from subverting political parties, along with financing them to influence national policies.
We have to ensure that foreign money doesn't play a role in influencing national policy, particularly in these sectors that are so crucial to the well-being of Guyanese, because you can actually sell policies that will harm the whole country.
Jagdeo said there will also be several reforms once they get into government.
When you have politicians doing this, then you have a whole scope for corruption. So we are returning to that arm's length processing of duty-free concessions, tax concessions, away from the politicians, which this government reversed.
The opposition leader also revealed on Friday plans to criminalize the non-disclosure of receipts from oil companies to the government, which could result in the Minister of Finance being jailed, according to him. Mr. Jagdeo was Ghana's longest-serving president. He served for 12 and a half years of the 23 years that his party spent in government. Many of the reforms that he's now pursuing and talking about were mostly ignored during his time in government.
Nearly half of Zimbabweans face hunger and starvation due to natural and man-made disasters. This from the international scene. When we return, stay with us.
That was a regional news segment sponsored by Massey Stores SVG Limited.
The festive holiday joy is flowing early this year. Have yourself a merry little Massey Christmas. Enter with every $50 spent and you can win amazing prizes such as a luxurious, comfortable and ultimately relaxing cruise for two with all-inclusive paid flight. Set sail to explore and discover the beautiful gems of the Caribbean. One island at a time. Bon voyage and travel in style and sophistication aboard a majestic cruise of a lifetime. And wait, there's more! This Christmas, exciting prizes such as a shopping spree with the value of $500. But don't worry, consolation prizes include weekly ham and turkey giveaways. Check out our Facebook page for more chances to win. See press and in store for more details. Happy holidays from Massey Stores. Our family serving your family.
We at SAP Shipping Agency send you the greatest holiday wishes.
Words cannot express our gratitude to you for being such a loyal customer. It is our sincere hope that you have a wonderful holiday season.
We thank you for your loyalty to our business and we look forward to serving you in the new year.
We wish everyone a safe and jolly holiday season.
The body moves in many expressive ways. The freedom of movement is often taken for granted until that freedom is restricted by pain. Myers Pain Kill Gel is scientifically formulated to alleviate muscle and joint inflammation. With this gel, you can target the pain in areas where it's needed the most. Bring the joy of movement back into your life with Myers Pain Kill Gel. Available at leading stores and pharmacies in SVG.
Why not just go to Gibson's Building Supplies?
Here at Gibson's, it doesn't matter if you're building, renovating, or just shopping to improve your home. Because this Christmas, Gibson's Building Supplies has all that you need. With 25% off selected doors and tiles, 20% off paint, and 15% off store-wide. Many more deals to come. So why feel like this when you can feel like this? So come on in to Gibson's Building Supplies today.
This holiday season, it's the perfect time of the year to spend with the ones you love and show them exactly how you feel. Making the most of the season. So where do you find all you need to make this season the best one ever? It's Quartz, actually. Bringing value home.
Life is measured in moments. Make the most of them. Woodbridge by Robert Mondavi.
This shoe shop is having a week-long Black Friday sale from November 29th to December 7th, up to 15% off. Shoes for the whole family with a wide selection of Nikes. Yes, the 720s, the 270s, the Huarache, the Air Force One, Air Jordans, Air Max Charles Barkley, Air Max Uptempo, Air Max Zoom, and more. The shoe shop is located on Sharp Street behind the Seventh-day Adventist Church opposite Cash Whiz. For further information, call 497-5522 or follow them on Instagram at theshoeshop.rack. The Shoe Shop.
SVG-TV International News segment sponsored in part by Carrez Distribution Limited.
For over 60 years, we have sought only the best beans grown in the lush hills of the Andean mountains of Colombia. Cold Cafe. We carefully select only the very best beans and roast them to delicious perfection by our experienced roast masters. Cold Cafe. Cold Cafe treats you to one of the finest coffees in the world, available in classic and decaffeinated. A rich flavor and aroma that can only come from 100% Colombian coffee. Cold Cafe. Indulge yourself in our delicious cappuccinos available in classic mocha and French vanilla. Enjoy them hot to warm your soul or cool to cool you down. Either way, they are incredibly satisfying. So go ahead, enjoy Cold Cafe and treat yourself.
And now we go further afield. Natural and man-made disasters have combined to create some of the worst conditions Zimbabwe has seen in about a decade. As we hear in this report, nearly half of its people face severe hunger and starvation.
These parched lands of Zimbabwe were once known as the breadbasket of southern Africa. But with just 1 year of normal rains in half a decade, there is drought. Crops are dying, animals too. And millions of people need food aid to survive.
It's essentially a national catastrophe. Half the population, almost 8 million people, on the brink of starvation. The causes are essentially a combination of climate change, particularly drought, and economic collapse. The economy is in free fall.
The government recently reissued Zimbabwe dollars for the first time in a decade, but put restrictions on how much people can withdraw from banks. That doesn't help when prices of food and other commodities have soared to record highs, making people's income nearly worthless. The rate of inflation is estimated to have reached almost 500%, the second highest in the world after Venezuela. The drought and poor maintenance has affected power generation and led to lengthy blackouts. And there's a shortage of water and medicines.
Families are having to make tough choices. In cases of children, for instance, they have to make a choice about whether the children stay back at home and do chores and find other means of livelihoods or go to school. In the urban areas, families have got to decide on, what kind of meal they will have for the day, because families in urban areas and rural areas, for most instances, sometimes can only afford one meal a day.
The UN says Zimbabweans are on the brink of man-made starvation, an economic crisis feeding into a climate crisis, putting millions at risk.
Well, that's the news for this evening. We have sports just ahead. But before that, we take a look at tonight's local weather.
SVG-TV International News segment was sponsored in part by Carrez Distribution Limited.
Let's go! Turn up the fun!
With Chocolisto and its great flavor, enriched with vitamins and minerals that help you grow.
Chocolisto makes you big and strong.
The weather report sponsored in part by General Hardware, Budgemart Limited.
Listen, the big hardware stores have been ripping off Vincentians for years with their high prices. They came General Hardware with the lowest prices ever in SVG. Now, the big guys are scrambling to drop their prices, but they still can't beat the General. So don't let them fool you. General Hardware still has the best prices on lumber, plywood, and steel. And even with a sale, the General beats that too. So go on, compare prices. Then come to General Hardware and save dollars every day. Because nobody beats the General. Nobody. General Hardware Supplies, located next to Yvette's Pork City in Arnesville. Call 453-9000.
Budgemart's Big Sellout is back with the best deals for you. 3-liter classic kettle was $47.95, now $35.95. Wok pan with glass lid was $80, now $60. Juice jug with glasses was $14.65, now $11. 6-piece bathroom set was $60.50, now $45. Water jug with glasses, now only $18.95. Animal pancake pan was $10, now only $7.50. Real deals, real savings, and no gimmicks. All these deals and more at Budgemart. When every dollar counts, shop at Budgemart.
The present weather conditions this evening are cloudy and breezy, winds blowing east-northeast at 20 kilometers per hour, the temperature 27.8 degrees Celsius and relative humidity 79%. The barometric pressure 1013 millibars. 24-hour rainfall measured just a trace. Today's maximum temperature was 29.9 degrees Celsius, the minimum temperature 26.7. Sunset today was at 5:37 p.m. and sunrise tomorrow will be at 6:13 a.m. The forecast for tonight will be fair to occasionally cloudy and breezy with a few scattered showers. A surface to mid-level trough, that should be a surface to mid-level ridge pattern, will remain the dominant feature according to the synopsis.
The weather report was sponsored in part by General Hardware, Budgemart Limited.
Budgemart's big sellout is back with the best deals for you. 3-liter classic kettle was $47.95, now $35.95. Wok pan with glass lid was $80, now $60. Juice jug with glasses was $14.65, now $11. 6-piece bathroom set was $60.50, now $45. Water jug with glasses, now only $18.95. Animal pancake pan was $10, now only $7.50. Real deals, real savings, and no gimmicks. All these deals and more at Budgemart. When every dollar counts, shop at Budgemart.
From the management and staff of Log Enterprises, we wish you a very happy holidays. Looking forward to your continued support in the year 2020.
Merry Christmas from Log Enterprises.
Welcome to Finishing and Furnishing, where a warm and friendly staff awaits you. At Finishing and Furnishing, you feel like you're in a home away from home. You will find a wide range of bedroom, living room, and appliances displayed in a stunning setting. When dealing with furniture, you need to take into consideration the colors of your room. That's why at our Penta Studio, we supply the best in interior and exterior paints. Have wooden furniture? Well, we also have stains, sealers, lacquers to get that matte or gloss finish of your desire. So give us a call at 457-2206 and come on down to Finishing and Furnishing today and start building the home of your dreams.
Welcome to the evening sports. We hear that Cricket West Indies has appointed experienced coach Monty Desai to the post of West Indies men's batting coach. Desai, who has agreed to a 2-year contract, has worked with several teams at the franchise level as well as with several international teams. He joins the West Indies ahead of the start of the T20 International Series against India, which bowls off on Friday, December 6th in India. Desai has worked with Canada as their head coach at the ICC World Cricket League Division 2 and Afghanistan as their batting coach in the ICC Cricket World Cup qualification tournament in 2018. More recently, he also worked as batting coach for the United Arab Emirates at the ICC T20 World Cup qualification event. The team management unit in India will also include Roddy Estwick as the bowling coach and Rayon Griffith as fielding coach. Experienced strength and conditioning coach Ronald Rogers has rejoined the team's medical staff, which also includes physiotherapist Dinesh Bayam and massage therapist Zephyrinus Nicholas. Virat Kohli has returned to the top of the batting list in the ICC Test player rankings ahead of Steve Smith, whose Australian teammate David Warner is back in the top 5. Smith struggled for form in Australia's dominant win over Pakistan, and having only scored 36 runs in the second test in Adelaide, saw his points drop from 931 to 923. Conversely, Indian skipper Kohli scored 136 in the day-night test against Bangladesh and returned to the summit on 928 points. Warner rose an impressive 12 places to 5th after making a sensational 335 against Pakistan, while fellow Aussie Marnus Labuschagne makes the top 10 for the first time in his career. England captain Joe Root is back in the top 10, having slipped out last week. He climbs to 7th after a sublime 226 versus New Zealand in the drawn second test. SVG's gymnastics team made a big statement in the Jamaica Classic, which was held on the weekend, that should be held last weekend, November 30th to December 1st, at the new National Training Center in Kingston, Jamaica. Team SVG was comprised of Letitia Sutherland, Lydia Sutherland, Jordan Charles, Sternique Pope, Sashan Weeks, Mia Costello, Amelia Williams, head coach Kerry Williams, Natasha Williams as chaperone, and head beam judging official Laprice Williams. This was the team's first competition for the 2020 season, and they held their own in a meet where the competition was tough. SVG competed against Antigua, United States of America, 6 teams from Jamaica, and 2 from Trinidad and Tobago. The young SVG team was able to leave a mark by capturing second place in Level 2 team, Sternique Pope winning first place all-around champion and highest score of the day. Sashan Weeks placed second. Sashan Weeks had a second place overall winner, all-around winner that is, as well as Jordan Charles, vault champion and third place all-around winner. The team is now in preparation for the Manhattan Classic gymnastics competition, which will take place in New York from January 5th, that should be January 25th to the 27th, 2020. More evening sports are coming your way after this moment. Stay tuned.
The festive holiday joy is flowing early this year. Have yourself a merry little Massey Christmas. Enter with every $50 spent and you can win amazing prizes such as a luxurious, comfortable and ultimately relaxing cruise for 2 with all-inclusive paid flight. Set sail to explore and discover the beautiful gems of the Caribbean, one island at a time. Bon voyage and travel in style and sophistication aboard a majestic cruise of a lifetime. And wait, there's more. This Christmas, exciting prizes such as a shopping spree with the value of $500. But don't worry, consolation prizes include weekly ham and turkey giveaways. Check out our Facebook page for more chances to win. See press and in store for more details. Happy holidays from Massey Stores. Our family serving your family.
On behalf of the Board of Directors, the management and staff of Century Insurance, we want to wish all of our clients, our agents, our colleagues, our supporters in the industry a very Merry Christmas and a bright and prosperous New Year. We want to say thank you for the support, thank you for your business. Without you, we will have no company. God bless you. Have a prosperous New Year.
Merry Christmas, St. Vincent and the Grenadines from Century Insurance.
Shop and win this Christmas at CK Grills. Shop and win this Christmas at CK Grills. Shop and win.
For the entire month of December, as our nation continues to celebrate the 40th year of independence, CK Graves & Company is giving 40 lucky shoppers from each location a chance to win $100 food vouchers.
That's 120 winners.
And in keeping with the holiday spirit, we are also giving a 5% discount on almost all cash sales while earning your CK Graves points. Plus, one lucky person from each location would win food for a year. Win food for a year. Grand draw on December 31st. Shop at CK Graves for Christmas, where our prices are the lowest and selection the widest all year round.
Shop and win this Christmas at CK Grills. Win, win, win. Shop and win this Christmas at CK Grills. Shop and win.
Here's wishing you, our valued customers, a Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year.
And remember, we have extended opening hours from December 16th.
Terms and conditions apply. See press for details.
Still going to town for hardware? No, you don't need to. Pinchers Hardware in Pembroke. It's your one-stop shop for all your hardware needs. We stock building materials, blocks, sand, and stones. Also plumbing and electrical fittings. We have automotive supplies too. And to make things easy, we will deliver to your location. Come on in or simply call us at 458-7591 or 533-1576. We are open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pinchers Hardware, located in Pembroke, where quality meets price.
This holiday season, it's the perfect time of the year to spend with the ones you love and show them exactly how you feel. Making the most of the season. So where do you find all you need to make this season the best one ever? It's Quartz, actually. Bringing value home.
Quality Paints and Israel would like to thank all their customers for their support in the year 2019, and we look forward to your continued support in the year 2020 and beyond.
I know I started my day off right when I work out and commute in to beat the rush hour. Makes me arrive just in time to meet up with my colleagues. It's just meeting after meeting after meeting. And after such a busy day, I order delivery. Even in summer, it can happen. I get caught in the rain. Means time to go, and I get a ride. For fun summer nights, it's good to stay fresh, so I take a bath. It's like you only live once, right? I drink Malibu because summer.
Welcome back. In a second division semi-final of the C&R Enterprises Sign Hill Netball Knockout Championship, Star Girls won by default over Dutch Lady Clinchers at the hardcourt of the Sign Hill playing field yesterday afternoon. The championship is scheduled to close on Sunday with the final and presentation ceremony at the hardcourt as well. The Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force and the Ministry of Tourism, Sports and Culture won their respective matches yesterday in the Firms and Industrial Netball Knockout Championship at the Kingstown Netball Centre in New Montrose. The Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force defeated DigiHealth 29-17, while the Ministry of Tourism, Sports and Culture won by default from Sea and Airport CWSA combined. The championship will continue tomorrow at the same venue. The Los Angeles Lakers returned to winning ways in the NBA, while James Harden's 50 points were not enough for the Houston Rockets on Tuesday night. In a clash between two Western Conference high flyers, the Lakers were too good for the Denver Nuggets as they beat them 105-96. Anthony Davis's double-double of 25 points and 10 rebounds, and LeBron James's 25 points and 9 assists saw the Lakers bounce back from their loss to the Dallas Mavericks. The Lakers are now 18-3 and hold a 2.5-game lead atop the Western Conference. Harden had 50 points for the Rockets, but they suffered a 135-133 double overtime loss to the San Antonio Spurs. While Harden went 11 of 38 from the field and 24 of 24 from the free throw line, Russell Westbrook was 7 of 30 on his way to a triple-double of 19 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. In contrast, Brian Forbes went 10 of 13 to finish with 25 points for San Antonio. And that's how we finish the sports this evening. We'll be right back to wrap things up.
There's a reason you get up on a morning. A reason you pick yourself up, start the day. Maybe it's sheer grit. Maybe it's your ethics. Maybe it's because you know people like you are waiting for people just like you. We all have our reasons, and for Republic Bank, that reason is you. Every little thing, every big thing, it's all about making a difference in your life. Because after 182 years, if it's one thing we're sure about, is that the difference is you. We're here to help.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
The Vallejo Experience. We cater for all of your psychological needs. We promote holistic wellness, balancing the mind, body, and spirit. I am Dr. Giselle Miller, CEO and founder of the Vallejo Experience. Contact us today. We are willing and ready to serve you.
26 retail shops and restaurants open now for your convenience. At the cruise ship terminal. At the cruise ship terminal. It's a great venue to run for functions. Secure parking, great ambiance. At the cruise ship terminal. At the cruise ship terminal.
Convenient parking at the Kingstown Cruise Ship Terminal and the Geese Compound. The Kingstown Cruise Ship Terminal has 26 retail shops and restaurants with a variety of food offerings. A great secure venue for your function with a great ambience. Also, we offer lock storage service. The Cruise Ship Terminal. Convenience for you.
At the cruise ship terminal. The cruise ship terminal.
This holiday season, it's the perfect time of the year to spend with the ones you love and show them exactly how you feel. Making the most of the season. So where do you find all you need to make this season the best one ever? It's Quartz, actually. Bringing value home.
Life is back again. Your favorite game. Win house and land. SUV plus 50 grand. 50 and 25 grand. Second and third prize in your hand. Yeah. So play as much as you can. Monthly prices to be won. Set for life. A brand new house. Set for life. A brand new car. Set for life. $10 for a bet. Live your life with no regrets. Set for life. Did your day done set? Set for life. December 28th. Set for life. Check the lotto machine. Get set for 2019. Set for life. Live all of your dreams. Be a winner, turn your own keys. Set for life.
Raise your glasses to the world's finest rum. El Dorado's 15-year Special Reserve Rum. A product of Demerara Distillers Limited of Guyana. Rum merchant since 1670, El Dorado has consistently been adjudged as the best rum worldwide at the International Wine and Spirit Competition held annually in London. Rum is as Caribbean as Carnival, the sandy beaches, and azure waters that surround our landscape. Truly fine rums like El Dorado are aged as much as 12 to 15 years and blended with much care. It's come a long way since the days of the pirates and buccaneers that sailed the Caribbean, and El Dorado is now proudly recognized as the best rum in the world. Capture the spirit of the Caribbean with El Dorado.
And we now take a second look at the headlines for this evening. Head of the HIV/AIDS unit calls for more support to address the spread of the disease in SVG, with 31 new cases recorded so far this year. Dominica's Prime Minister urges the opposition to call for an end to civil disobedience ahead of Friday's general election. Nearly half of Zimbabweans face hunger and starvation due to natural and man-made disasters. And in sports, West Indies gets new batting coach ahead of India tour. On behalf of all of us here at SVG Television, thanks for viewing. Remember, you can visit our Facebook page for a recap of the news and for daily updates and daily headlines, that is, and tune in to SVG-TV's News in 15 at 12:45 p.m. on weekdays. I'm Khalil Kato. Have a good evening.
hard. To open this gift, just give that phone a little shake. Shake it, that's right. I can't believe it. How?
Okay, do yourself.
Listen, the big hardware stores have been ripping off Vincentions for years with their high prices. They came General Hardware with the lowest prices ever in SVG. Now, the big guys are scrambling to drop their prices, but they still can't beat the General. So don't let them fool you. General Hardware still has the best prices on lumber, plywood, and steel. And even with a sale, the General beats that too. So go on, compare prices, then come to General Hardware and save dollars every day. Because nobody beats the General. Nobody. General Hardware Supplies, located next to Yvette's Pork City in Arnesville. Call 453-9000.
Quality products, quality care, low prices, great customer service, all at Q-Care Pharmacy. Q-Care leads the way, providing all your pharmaceutical needs, a variety of personal care products, and so much more. Located on Halifax Street. Telephone number 451-2690. Q-Care Pharmacy, where the Q stands for quality.
Family store, we sell everything you need for your kitchen and more. Top brands and appliances, TVs, fridges, cookers. We make your life so easy. Just come in and see us. A wide range of furniture, right here at Singer. Affordable beds and mattresses, right here at Singer. Washing machines to make your laundry clean and fresh. Singer is a family store that gives you the best hire purchase deals. Right here at Singer, we'll outfit your home. Right here at Singer, the #1 family store. It's us with Singer.
This holiday season, it's the perfect time of the year to spend with the ones you love and show them exactly how you feel. Making the most of the season. So where do you find all you need to make this season the best one ever? It's Quartz, actually. Bringing value home.
When will I stop? Once the world has heard me? When everyone knows my name? Or when I've opened more doors for others? I'll never stop when there's still so much to do. Hennessy, never stop, never settle.
Flow is bringing you the best Christmas deals. Unwrap great prepaid deals like the ZTE Blade A3 Lite for $99 with a 7-day always-on plan purchase. Plus, get a free gift. Amazing postpaid deals start with a Samsung Galaxy A10s at $149 plus a medium postpaid plan with unlimited weekend minutes to talk, and talk this holiday. So this Christmas, get the latest phones at the best prices on the fastest network. Because with Flow, Christmas